Okay, hello. I don't know what's the time in your location, but here is the afternoon time in China. Okay, most welcome all of you. That is my pleasure, and I honor that I can attend the ICCSCT 2023 conference webinar. Uh, I can see the lots of good keynote speech and also good experts that we have. If uh, we are going through the schedule that we have, we will start with Professor Muazzam Ali Khan Khattak from University of Missouri, USA. Professor Muazzam Ali, in very brief introduction, if I want to tell you, he is recently serving as the Director of the Science and Technology, as well as Director of the ICSCO, Chair Data Analysis and Edge Computing at the Quaid Al-Azam University, Islamabad. Besides also, he's the professor of the Missouri University. There are lots of research and a nice job that we can see during his review, lots of papers, and also he has the PhD and postdoctoral research at the Missouri University. Um, Dr. Muazzam Ali will talk about the artificial intelligence in education, challenge and opportunity. Okay, Dr. Ali, please start your talk.
Yeah, thank you so much for your invite. May I share my screen?
Yes, please.
Uh, can you see my screen now?
Yes, sir. Please.
Right. Thank you so much for inviting me. And I apologize for a bit late because I have another meeting and you can see me sitting in the car to give my presentation. So I am Professor Dr. Muazzam Ali Khan Khattak, and my talk will be about artificial intelligence in education today, that how artificial intelligence revolutionized the world of education. Here is a brief agenda of this presentation. You can see we will have discussion on the artificial intelligence, how it's different from human intelligence, how it evolved, and why we are much more into these digital transformation these days. Here is my brief profile. I am working as a adjunct professor at University of Missouri, United States, and Director of Science and Technology, Quaid-e-Azam University. We also have some funding from ICCSCT, that is Organization of Islamic Countries, to establish the Data Analytics and Edge Computing Lab. My research area is artificial intelligence, smart cities, information security, and IoT. I also have some research contribution. You can see have some funding at my profile and some publication with almost 3,500 citations. We also establish international conferences, and this year our conference, which is a Hornet ICT, which we are organizing from many years, will held in Florida University, United States. We have international collaboration with University of Missouri, where myself is doing teaching and research as well. In University of Ulm, Germany, Florida Polytechnic University, University of Glasgow, and also few university in China, Saudi Arabia, and even in Central Asia, Kazakhstan as well. So here, what is AI? If we actually have a look to the artificial intelligence, this is human intelligence which has been inculcated into a machine. And where machine actually perform better than us is the speed, and the deficiencies are, you can say, the hereditary deficiency of humans, which means that we need some rest, we are tired, we need food, we haven't the decision power at the end of the day while we work all the day, on Monday, Tuesday, or like any working day you can take. So the decision capability may not be the same as the computer is. Computer has no such deficiency, and therefore you can see that it's performing very well, and the efficiency, the reliability, and the accuracy is much more than the human being. You can see here that we are training these machines, and later on, because of their fast computational power, their more reliability, even their capacity to look into multiple parameters and multiple domains at the same time is much better than human. Human can see with two eyes, but computer can have the capability to judge many aspects, many domains of life. Now, coming toward education, if you have a look in this diagram, these are the primary school kids, and they have all the smart technologies in their hands through which they are educating by their children. If I talk about myself, I don't have all these equipments while I was 20 years back, I was in school. But these students have the leverage to explore these technologies, and the education domain has totally changed, or we can say revolutionized, by the help of these modern technology. If we have a look, earlier I was dependent on library of my university, my city, my country, but now these kids have no dependency on any library. The world is transformed into a global village, and they can access each and everything. And you know about the new app of artificial intelligence, just like chat gpt. You can even search billions of files in seconds, and get the constructive work out of that. Or you can say that out of a billion files, you can have the summary, what you actually require. So the next thing is that we need to educate our teacher as well as the students about it. For example, if I talk about medical student, earlier it was very difficult that how they can practically do all those surgeries or something like that. But now with the help of AR and VR equipments, they can perform all those surgeries. They can perform different operation. And another thing that is very positive toward artificial intelligence, that it can give you an impression about the future. There is future prediction as well, that if you perform this action, what will happen in future. And that actually make the or bring the perfection in all the actions everywhere. Same is the case in our classroom as well, that we have different softwares available through which we can judge our student. We can check their IQ, we can check their intelligence level, and then we can categorize our class as well, that which student will need more care, more time of the teacher, and which are God gifted as well. So we can focus on those students as well. Let me come to the slide as well. You can see that the word has been transformed into two categories. Now we have pre-COVID-19 and post-COVID-19. And post-COVID-19 word is digitally more transformed than the pre-COVID-19. If we have a look, COVID-19 actually compel and you can say pressurize for this digital transformation, because the survival without these digital equipments, these intelligent equipment and application is no more there, because physical meeting was not possible. And the only way that you can survive is through that. Here is some history of artificial intelligence, and you can see that the concept of these intelligent machines come in 1950 by Alan Turing, who said that can machine think. And after that, this process started, and after 47 years, the deep blue computer defeated the chess champion, who was Gary Kasparov, for the first time. So look at this, the algorithm was developed on the basis of knowledge, or you can say the movement in chess by that Gary Kasparov. And because of that computational power, computational speed, computational efficiency, the Deep Blue defeated that chess champion. Now, another one, if we have a look to the medical sciences, COVID-19 vaccine was actually developed with the help of this AI algorithm, which help us to predict the RNA sequences more than 120 times faster than the human being. Here you can see we have some opportunities in higher education as well, that AI can help us in teaching and research. We can recruit the best. We can recruit the best student, the best staff, and the best employee. And similarly, we can make the retention policies as per the requirement as well. There is one more important thing, that we should train our faculty. The student presence is no more important in the classroom. So the resources regarding a course or a class should be available to the student. I have been in US and there are many students who are working. So it's not necessary that they should physically come, but they must watch the video lectures and learn. The main theme of education is to educate, to deliver the knowledge, and let them to understand what that knowledge means. That is the main purpose. For that purpose, if in few cases in weak student the physical presence is necessary, we might focus on them as well. But if there are some brilliant students, we should not bound them to physically present in those classes. So the first thing, it starts from the teacher, that he should equip in our student. I myself have YouTube channel. I myself have Facebook pages, and I myself interact through campus management system and learning management system as well. So this is the new world, and we should interact with our students through online tools as well. One thing is that they will know how to use these tools, and the second thing is that the teacher should be equipped to work globally. He shouldn't be dependent that everywhere he should be physically present. And now the digital media is available 24/7. So if you have recorded your lecture, your assignment, your talks, then you can easily help those students, that they can watch those videos, those lecture anytime when they have a time. On the other side, we can also have monitoring as well, that which student have watched which lecture for how many much time, and how he performed in this online quiz, this online assignment, and all those things. So everything is just on a single click away from the teacher, from the parents, and from the administration of university as well. Here you can see now the budget allocation for artificial intelligence. And so far, we can see that there will be 88 billion US dollars allocation till 2032. And now we have to look in our countries as well, that how much allocation we are doing for artificial intelligence. We need to equip our students with modern tools, and that is one of the important things that we can compete the world. Our next generation can perform much better if we train them for the future world as well. That will be artificial intelligence dominant world, as everyone know about that AI is everywhere. And it is the giant responsibility of parent, of teacher, and the university administration to take care of the final product, which is a student. There should be a check and balance on faculty, on the student, from parent side as well as from the administration side. If I'm delivering a lecture, the first thing is that I have covered all the updated content, or I am covering the outdated content. That should be the focus of university administration. Here I am sharing some tools regarding teaching, and we can see that there are more than 50 tools available, and 30 are only given here, that can be used in the classroom for different purposes, for the teacher as well as for the students. Here is an important thing, how it can be beneficial for school and teacher. So you can see we can have the personalization of every student, every teacher, every staff member, and then we can judge his performance as well. And then onward, if there is any weakness identify, we can do the required training. Is we have human resource development available in different organization, that we update them with respect to different technology. One important thing is the curriculum. We can look into the curriculum across the globe and make it what is required at global level. We shouldn't focus only at national level, but we should prepare our students for the international level. Now, then look at this. Even there is possibility that the parents and the students can find out the best teacher in that particular community for their kids. So it's not necessary that the teacher is physically at close location. It can be in another subcontinent, and you can directly interact and have meeting with them as well. Here are benefit for the student. You can see education at any time and anywhere. That is important. If you are not feeling well in the morning, and you have time in the evening, you have no dependency, you can watch the video, you can learn what has been delivered by the teacher. Next is the education platform. Look at this. This app actually helps student that this is the subject, this is the content, this is the assignment, this is the quizzes, and this kind of exam. And even we also mention the possible outcome after successful completion of this course, what you will be able to do. And that is the positive thing. And every student, look at this, every student now can examine himself or herself, that either he has achieved the knowledge which is required to gain. And there are some demo, you can say, test or quizzes as well, through which they can judge their knowledge as well. Then we have the virtual mentor as well, like telemedicine, as we have many problems, medical problems, and we talk with the physician online by telling them their symptoms as well. So same is the case with the teaching as well. You can hire any mentor, you can contact them, you can share your queries, and then organize a meeting, or they can respond to all those queries as well. Beside all those positive points, there are certain challenges for artificial intelligence as well. And the first one is, you can see, is the tech expertise of teacher and students. Unfortunately, our teachers and students are not trained up to the mark as it is required in artificial intelligence and these technologies. Now, one of the parameter that they are not expert in this area is the fast-paced development in this technology. We should also keep in mind that it's not the fault of teacher, but the technology upgradation is too fast that they are unable to handle with all those things. Then onward, the next challenge is student teaching. You know about, because of ChatGPT, many students are trying to write their assignment paper through ChatGPT. So for that purpose, we help them to train them ethically and show them the defined boundaries, which boundary, which limit they have, up to which extent they should take the material from somewhere, and even then they should give a reference to that particular person. The purpose is not the copy paste from internet, but the purpose is to learn a topic by yourself and then write it in your own words as well. Another negative point or challenge is the social connection. You see that our next generation is more engaged with mobile phone, with laptop, and all these things, and they have very little social exposure, which makes their survival challenging in the society. Sometimes, if they come in any conflict with any human, then they are unable to understand what to do in those situations. Another problem is the funding or cost. That is still a challenge, especially in the developing and the third world countries. Specifically, if I mention, they don't have access to even internet in many places. So that is a bit alarming for those countries as well. As the AI is under development, but in future we will face the problem of cyber security of these technology as well, and we need to address these issues as well. One more thing is the discriminative attitude of these AI. I personally feel that this is not AI itself, but it is the brain behind that app or that technology which has been developed. In many videos we have seen just a month back, there's a robot who said that we will destroy human. But it's not the robot who is actually claiming that, but it's the programmer or the developer who is working behind it or writing the program and algorithm for that particular robot. So we need to train human first, because human will write those algorithms, will write those programs, that those programmers shouldn't be discriminative. They shouldn't be gender biased. They shouldn't be nation biased. They shouldn't be any other. There shouldn't be any biasness in this technology. And for that purpose, we should train the developer first. Remember, AI robot is a tool, and they will execute the instruction given by the user and then will take action. Next one is the data privacy and security, as we discussed earlier, with accuracy and trust as well. Up to which extent we can trust these technologies. So in many cases, we have a big trust on these technology, but regarding accuracy, as I mentioned earlier in my first slide, that they are more accurate, more precise than human beings, because of those efficiency of tiredness, and may not considering other parameters, other domains as well. So the decision power or accuracy of human is not up to the extent as the computer is. All is not good for AI as well. There are many AI failure as well. So we shouldn't rely completely on these tools. I will give an example of OpenAI, who developed ChatGPT. Just last week, they fired their CEO, and the dependency on human of AI is that the same CEO has been offered a job by Microsoft, that he will lead the AI section of Microsoft. And the OpenAI rehired the same CEO again, which was fired earlier, just few days back. So AI is still not to take the lead or control, it's still human development. And you can see here that there are many failures, almost 400 crashes by self-driving car in United States. And Tesla is more than, you can see, 30,000 cars on the roads. And Elon Musk by itself is facing many lawsuits in the courts at California. And look at this, it's not Elon Musk, it's the AI, but behind AI is the brain of human. So it means if someone is not performing well, it means that the developer of that person has been means responsible for that job, that mistake. Besides that, let me tell you one more thing. A lady in US sued Google Maps, and the reason is that his her husband actually met an accident while following a Google map, and the bridge was broken. So he met an accident and lost his life. So he filed a case against Google Map that they actually claim that our maps are perfect. It will approach you to the desired destination, and it will find out the shortest path. So it's responsibility of the Google Map to update all the routes. It's not our responsibility. So if they are claiming that, they must provide the service. And I personally feel that that lady will win that case, because they exaggerate sometimes the use of these technologies as well. One of the important thing of AI is future prediction, but sometimes this prediction may goes wrong. And a good example of that is Nokia, which was one of the top cellular brand earlier, but it's no more in the market. And you can see here that the CEO of Nokia in tears, and he said, we didn't do anything wrong, but somehow we lost. And now they are finding the reason that why they lost, and that was the wrong prediction, because the world was moving towards smartphone, and Nokia was ignoring those things. and that's why they lost their market share. So you can see it takes more time to go up, more energy, but when it's come to fall, then it just take few seconds. And that happened to Nokia. It will take many more decades to come back and compete with the Apple and Samsung and all other available technologies. So we should have this prediction that artificial intelligence will be everywhere in the world, and therefore we should need to train our teachers accordingly. We shouldn't say these words like the CEO of Nokia. So therefore, we need to have a prediction. This is most of the important thing which has been ignored so far about artificial intelligence. That is the ethics. You can see here that the ethics of artificial intelligence in education is more important, and we need to bring awareness about that among the masses, not only student, teacher, and staff, among the masses. And we tell them how to write a program, how to train a model, what are your boundaries, what are your limits, in which area you are allowed to work. You are not totally free, and you should also respect the privacy, the security, and even the rights of other people. So there shouldn't be any biasness from the human side as well as from the program side as well. So before moving or focusing on AI, we need to define an AI policy as well. I'm happy to share that even in Pakistan we have drafted a policy in which we will have a directorate to monitor that on which project you can work and up to which level you have liberty to develop these technologies, and then onward. That it should not harm any human, it should not disrespect someone, it should even not harm any bird or any animal as well, or any disturbance in the environment as well. So that is a positive checkpoint that we can place on these technologies as well. Now moving onward to the budget allocation, and we have the two giant in the world, that is United States and China. And from budget allocation, you can see China is allocating 2.1 billion for artificial intelligence. On the other side, if we have a look to this detailed graph, China and United States together spend much more than the whole world. We have more than 200 countries in this world. So it means only two countries are spending much more than 200 other countries in the world. And that's why they are actually on the top of these technologies. That's why they are leading the world in these technologies as well. So we can see that where our countries stand in the list as well. Here are some good point about Pakistan. We also have some fund allocation up to 2 billion PKRs for upgradation of our next generation to know about these technologies. Actually, we prepared the next generation to know about blockchain, artificial intelligence, data science, cyber security, information security, cyber warfare, and all these new technologies. And because of this initiative, the exports of Pakistan actually increased by some percentage, because the new generation know these technologies and they are fulfilling demand uh, of the international So this is the future of AI. You can see AI is everywhere: healthcare, autonomous vehicle, security and defense, manufacturing, education, entertainment, banking and finance, and workplace. And therefore, it is important to know that our kid may go in any field. So just bringing these new technologies to education is that those students will serve in these different fields of the world, and we must equip them that how they can efficiently utilize or take help from these technologies to make their performance better and to help in the growth of their office or their industry. There is one challenge across the globe, that is the internet connectivity, which might sometime affect the performance of this technology. But I'm happy to know that Elon Musk is working on Starlink, which will provide connectivity everywhere across the globe. You will have no dependency on a traditional network, and you can get this service. And they have successfully tested Starlink connectivity in the Ukraine war as well. That was very successful. So if we get this connectivity in our country, so we will have the service everywhere. Here is the new team, or you can say the new development is the Chat GPT in the artificial intelligence, which is providing access to more data, and that is more smarter than Google and other platforms as well, and help student to another that how to find out that either it is real or it is fake. So AI actually helping us to find out these deep fake projects as well, videos, audios, and something like that. You have seen that people talking in the voice of Barack Obama or something famous over there. You just need one frame to go for that deep fake based video. So here, ChatGPT and education, is it good or bad? So now it's up to the audience to decide. I have put my point of view in front of you all, and you can decide it is. But my point of view is that artificial intelligence is the future of education, and we must upgrade our infrastructure, our students, our teacher, and everything. And once we do it in education, all the other fields will automatically revolutionize, because these students will work over there in these fields. So my take home is that we should look into our direction, because direction is more important than speed. And I will end my talk with the famous quote of Martin Luther King, that if you can't walk, if you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But on every second, your position should be changed and you should move forward. So if you are in the right direction, you will definitely reach your final destination. So thank you so much from my side. Here is my visiting card. If you have any query, you can write me back as well. My cell number is there. And if there is any question, I am available to take that. And thank you so much,
Okay.
organizers, for inviting me to this prestigious forum.
Okay, thank you, Professor Moazam. That was the great talk. Any question from audience? Is there any question? Okay. Can I ask one question, Professor, from you?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Yes. You talk about the using the AI for education. You know, when we want to evaluate the student, there will be lots of factors, and most of them, even by the teacher, need some emotion even from the teacher to guidance the student, either promote them and push them ahead. How you think that AI can help in this area and this a specific subject for the student?
Uh, for example, if we look into the student and teacher relationship, I earlier mentioned that there is no dependency of physical meeting anywhere.
Hmm.
The next is the teacher is responsible to provide all the digital material earlier. It's responsibility of the student now to go through all those videos, those lectures, those assignments, and just understand. And if there is any problem, then they can consult technology, then they can consult teacher. Sometime even it may happen that you may not understand a teacher, so you can hire another teacher who is available online. Even there are many means, even while sitting in Pakistan, I recommend my students to watch the video of a professor from MIT, from Stanford. So this is actually technology and AI have that it help us to who is the best professor in the world, who is the best professor in Stanford and MIT, which wouldn't be possible by just only searching the website of those universities. And similarly, we can also find out which is the best book and recommended and means user-friendly or student-friendly book that he can easily understand. So that is the help of technology that across all those repository, it can help us. And there are many success stories which I can share by myself that these technologies has changed the life of people. Even there were many mentally retarded people who passed through certain trainings and with the help of these technologies, they are now normal humans.
Okay, thank you so much for your answer.
You
That
are
was
most
great talk, and I personally enjoy more. I'm also sure that other
thank
participants also learn more from your talk. Thank you so much, and have a good day.
Thank you so much. And one request from my side that we are also available for any future collaboration with any kind of participant. You can see my profile and we can participate in teaching and research, all kind of assignment as well. We can also involve in the mobility programs to invite your student to our research labs or vice versa.
Okay, great. That is a great chance. Sure, sure. Thank you so much, Professor.
Thank you so much and wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Good day. Good
Bye
day.
bye.
Oh,
Bye bye.